So today, on a bigger shoot day, there's quite a few of us out. I'm just walking to my tree stand basically, and to get position, and then we basically just listen to the radio when the dogs are going in and stuff. I'm pretty excited. I was here 2 years ago and I shot a nice roe deer, so I'm looking forward to getting here again. And it's snowing, which I think is beautiful. So this is a tree stand that I'm going to be using. Just means that I'm higher up. I had my name on the radio. So basically your bullet trajectory's got a safe backs up. You're shooting down into the ground. And I've got the high vis on, so everybody knows where everybody are. Yep, I'm reading.
You're all set. Good to go.
Yep, that's me in the stand, I'm all good. So I'm using the same rifle I used the other night with the thermal imaging scope, but they swapped the scope out. Just like that, it's all quick release mounts, and this is more of a red dot short zone scope, and it's straight pull. This is absolutely amazing bit of kit. I'm so thankful I get to use it, and especially here doing this sort of thing, pretty damn cool. So today we're allowed to shoot, they only have so many licenses a year for different animals. So we can shoot roe deer, but we want to shoot the youngest ones first. And we can shoot, there's 3, so it's a whole team of guns. So if somebody shoots 1, they radio in, that means there's only 2 left. Baby moose, young moose, and if there's whitetail as well, 1 big deer. So. But as soon as that gets shot, then that's that license gone, and it'll be, they just work their way through basically. So they've just let me know that the dog's on some tracks now. You can hear him barking away in the woods, but they've not got a visual on what it is yet. But that's a good sign. There's plenty of tracks here, even when I'm coming around this stand. Just trying not to move too much because it's very noisy. Crunchy, crunchy snow. So they've just said that the deer are 150, 200 meters ahead of the dog. So if I'm lucky, they might come out this way. That's the dog sounding pretty close right now. I don't know if you can hear that. After unfortunately having no luck on the first drive and all of us standing out there freezing our knackers off, we headed in for a quick bite to eat and a lot of warm coffee, and then we were back out to the same area ready to do the drive in a different direction. So I'm heading back to the same stand. Basically it's the same drive, but the other side. I'm going to take the wood in over there, whereas the first drive is this wood. And there's 3 or 4 roe deer, but they came out different side recently, and we had one hare come out this way, but I didn't really get a shot at it. So we've just been in having some coffee, which is well needed. It's fucking freezing. So yeah, hopefully they have said to me that doing this drive this way, usually get quite a good few deer out of it. So Juha's just put his son in one of the higher stands, and he's going to be in this corner here behind me. I'll be back in this corner. So now I'm facing this way. I've got a lot better view. I can see the animals coming a lot easier instead of quickly out of this wood. So hopefully that makes it a little bit easier to get onto them. And I've got a nice open area to shoot. You can see the next person is in the line just over my shoulder there. And that's why everybody's wearing orange, so we all know where each other are basically. Fingers crossed. So it sounds like the dog might be onto something again pretty quickly. It has been struggling in the snow because the snow's got a crusty layer. It's only, they're only using a small dog today. But it doesn't sound too far away, so hopefully we'll push something out. At the minute it's raining, but it's freezing rain. So that all looks like just water on top of the scope in the rifle, but it's now frozen solid. It's cold. Very cold. The dog's still working in the woods ahead, so we'll see what happens. It's not long before I get a quick radio and I see 3 roe deer running flat out across this field. I let them run all the way into this bottom corner, so I knew I had a safe shot at a close range. Fortunately, I really struggled with the frosty trigger and I only just managed to get it off. I picked the last roe deer, the younger calf, which we talked about at the beginning in the hunting meeting, and I just got a shot off, and it looks like it went down straight away, but I'm not quite sure where I hit it. So 3 roe deer just came out there. I've just had a shot at the calf, which is at the back, but I couldn't get the safety because it was all frozen up, so I had to hold the safety off, and I managed to get a shot at it, but it was still running. So I think I've maybe just hit it a bit far back, and Juha's had a couple shots at it as well. He's using the shotgun, so it's maybe just ran into the woods a little bit and died in there. I got it just before I couldn't see it anymore, so I'll probably not shoot anything now, and we will track it in a bit once the dog's out. It's not a very nice feeling when you don't see it go down straight away. Horrible, actually, gut wrenching, but that happens. Now I've got one dog coming out in the field, just coming this way. So Juha's just told me that there's quite a lot of blood, which is a good sign, and it's hopefully only sitting 100 meters, 200 meters in the woods. And you can see the little dog struggling to get through the snow now. So the shot I got on the roe was pretty bad, and it ran quite a fair way with the dog tracking it, and then somebody managed to put it down in the corner of the woods just further in. So not very happy with myself, but these things do happen. I'm just glad that it was able to be brought down in the end. There's nothing worse, and everybody just kept their positions, which is pretty good, as that was the mission, is make sure the animal's down at the end of the day.
So it hit, and the second time in a very small, like this.
Okay.
So on its front like this. So it hit it, and I could find hair and blood in both.
The first bit, there was a load of hair that came through the trees,
Yeah.
and then the blood trail's easy to follow,
Yeah, yeah.
but I still don't think there's enough blood. By the time we got back to base, the deer had already been skinned, gutted, and they would just finish off cutting the last bits of bad meat off. Everybody was already on the whiskey and a few cigars. Everybody was happy, which made me feel a lot better, and everybody understands things like this happen in hunting. So we all had a good blather and a good laugh. It's still a very, very good day's hunting for me, and I love using that gun, especially in driven hunts like that, and even better that we did get a kill at the end of the day. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was a pretty cold one. I hope you didn't get too cold, and I will see you all next time.